Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. Today I'm going to be real with you guys and we're going to talk about emotions, and we're going to talk about how we need to listen to our emotions because these emotions are saying something. So I'm going to go through a list of different kinds of emotions and talk about how we can listen to them because and what they may be saying. I jotted down a couple of notes here, so I will be looking down at them as I go through this. The first emotion is bitterness. Bitterness can seem like we are being bitter, sour, like we are being harsh and brutal, but it shows you where you need to heal, where you're still holding judgments on others and yourself. So when you're being bitter and you are being harsh, sometimes we need to take a second back and think, or somebody else being bitter, where are they coming from? Where are they hurting from? Where are you hurting from internally? And we need to listen to it because being bitter isn't normal and it is coming from somewhere. Resentment. It shows you where you're living in the past and not allowing the present to be as it is. Resenting something is holding a grudge, and resenting someone is not forgiving them or allowing yourself to move on from whatever they've done. Now, I'm not saying that you should accept abuse or toxic behavior by any means, but in order for you to be at peace with yourself, you have to let go of resentment. So when you are resenting something, try your best to listen to that emotion and know where that's coming from. Discomfort. It shows you that you need to pay attention right now to what is happening because you're being given the opportunity to change, to do something different than you typically do. When you are uncomfortable, as they always say, you have to get out of your comfort zone in order to be comfortable. And sometimes that means doing things that we wouldn't normally do, getting out of our bubble and experiencing things that would make us uncomfortable. So discomfort is actually a good thing because that gut feeling you feel before you give a speech or before you go sing at a play is normal. It's just your nerves. And once you know that feeling, once it's over, when you're like, finally it's done, and that big sigh of relief, you want that. You want to be able to feel that. So face your fears and go for it. Anger. Anger shows you what you're passionate about, where your boundaries are, and what you believe needs to change about the world. When you're angry about something, it means you are passionate about something. It means that you care enough about something that it makes you upset. And if it doesn't make you upset or angry, that's something you need to listen to as well, because that means that you don't really care about that person, that thing, and it isn't something you're passionate about. Disappointment. It shows you that you tried for something and that you didn't give in to apathy and that you still care. So when you're disappointed in something, you had high hopes for it and you were let down, or someone. And that in itself means that you had it inside of you to trust them or trust your gut, and you were disappointed. So you learn a lesson from that, and then you understand that you have care in your heart and you can get there again. Guilt shows you that you're still living life in other people's expectations of what you should do. But it also means that you do feel empathy for others. So if you feel guilty for doing something or talking about someone or being around somebody you know you shouldn't be, that just means that you have a gut feeling telling you that something isn't right, and that is humanity and empathy, and it's a good thing. Shame. Shame shows you that you're internalizing other people's beliefs about who you should be or who you are, and that you need to reconnect with yourself. When you're feeling shameful, it depends, because if it's obviously something you've done that you absolutely shouldn't do, then you should feel it. But shame is a good thing to feel because then you do care in some capacity what other people feel and think, even if it is valid, something you've done that's wrong. If you don't feel shameful and you've done something really wrong, there's something really bad going on inside you. So feeling shame just means you are feeling emotions, and that is, at least at the minimum, a good thing. Anxiety. It shows you that you need to wake up right now and that you need to be present, that you are stuck in the past and living in the fear of the future. Anxiety is a big one because I struggled with this as well. I've been very open about that. Anxiety is something where you put yourself in a situation where, like I always say, always hope for the best but expect the worst. And it's a great thing to do and not, because you're creating situations that could never happen based on things that have happened in the past or based on what you think may happen in the future. And so that's where you just deal with things as they come. It's so much easier said than done, but you just focus on the now. And lastly, we're going to talk about the emotion of sadness. Feeling sadness, it shows you the depth of your feeling, the depth of your care for others and this world. So when you're feeling sad, it's a normal human emotion. Anybody that cares about something is going to feel sad when they lose that something or someone, when they're let down about something. Maybe you were so excited to have a beach day and then it started raining, so you're sad and you're disappointed. And these are normal emotions. Or maybe you're just sad because you did lose someone and somebody passed away. And this is a human emotion. You know, inside, listening to the sadness means that you have care and love for others. This video that I made today is something I just wanted you guys to look and think outside of the box of your emotions and understand a different kind of aspect of the emotions you may feel. And the emotions we talked about today are not perceived as good emotions. You know, I didn't talk about happy things, anxiety and guilt and shame. All the stuff I talked about today were things you'd normally perceive as bad emotions. But today I want you to look at these emotions and appreciate them for a different aspect of them. I hope that this video helped somebody in learning a different perspective about your emotions and to listen to those emotions. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the bell button to be alerted anytime I post. I upload a new video every Monday and Thursday mornings at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, and as always, stay sassy. Bye everyone.